So welcome to another Lounge 1 Yoga Home Practice session. So we will start with working on your regular yoga poses and then slowly build it up to jumping into your handstands against the wall. So we will concentrate more on building up strength and stability in your arms, in the core, the legs. So don't worry about balancing on your handstands, as the whole practice itself is already going to build you up towards it. So if you do get to balance yourself onto the handstands, then very good. But if you're not able to jump up towards it, then do not dismay. Constant practice is what makes you a better yogi. So this in general is not going to be a difficult practice, but it's guaranteed to make you sweaty. So let's begin. So sit in a simple cross-legged position, keeping your spine high, hands by the sides, sit tall and long through the crown of your head. So you want to imagine that the back wall is directly behind you, and you want to grow taller and taller towards the ceiling, almost like you're pulling away from your hip as your hip grounds down to sit you firmly. Then you begin to breathe, inhaling deep in through the nose and exhaling out through the nose only, trying to deepen the breath with every inhale, letting it pass through the nose down to the back of your throat and inflating the entire chest, the ribs, and the belly. And when you exhale from the belly straight back up towards the back of your throat and out through your nostrils. So you may concentrate on trailing the air in through the nose and out through the nose. It would be nice if you can count inside your head. You go inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Try to get a smooth, steady rhythm going, and this rhythm you use for your entire practice. Sharing with you Proverbs 11:24. One gives freely, yet grows all the richer. Another withholds what he should give, and only suffers want. Your time, your efforts, your presence is a gift to others. May you share to someone today. Then go blink the eyes open, and we begin to lift the right arm up, stretching towards the left side. Breathe here. Then go right hand down, lift the left arm up, and stretch towards the right. Really opening that left side body, expand it out to the side walls. And again, you want to bend towards the left side, reaching the right arm up and away from the right hip bone and stretching that right leg out to the side of your mat. Breathe, feel that right side body stretch, and you may or may not lift the hip up, your choice. Keep reaching away from the right foot. Breathe here. And we go do the other side. So bend towards the right and extend the left side body out, whether with your hip up or down, you decide. And you release and slowly work yourself up towards a downward facing dog. So fingers to the top of your mat, and both heels settle to the ground or as close to the ground as possible. Your hip bone will be your apex, And everything from the hip bone down towards the head stretches long towards the floor. Then keeping your arms steady, begin to bend the knees out to the sides so you can squat the hip low towards your heels. And then straighten it up again. Exhale to bend. Inhale to lift and straighten the legs. Again, you go exhale, bend. And inhale, straighten the legs. Look forward. Then you go bend the knees to walk both feet towards the front of your mat. And then to bow. Inhale, lift the arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Remember, move with the breath. Inhale, look up. And exhale, you go bow, forward fold. Inhale to straighten the spine. And exhale, walk that right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, reach up, low lunge. Exhale to go palms down. And straighten the front leg. Rebend. And exhale onto downward facing dog. So we're going to do the other side. Inhale, bend, right foot in between, back knee goes down. Inhale to reach up, low lunge. Exhale, both palms go down to straighten the front leg, hip back. And rebend the front knee, walk that left foot to go to the front. And exhale to bow. Inhale again, reach the arms up. And exhale, swan dive, fold over. Inhale, reach up halfway. When you exhale, both palms down, left foot towards the back knee goes down. Inhale for low lunge. Exhale, palms down, sit the hip back to straighten the front leg. Rebend the front and walk it towards the back for downward facing dog. Inhale, bend that left knee, work it up, low lunge again, second side. Exhale to go sit it back and straighten the front leg. And simply walk that right foot in between the hands. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, swan dive, fold over. Inhale, reach up halfway. When you exhale, right leg goes back, right knee down. Inhale, reach up, low lunge. Exhale, both palms down. Sit the hip back to straighten the front leg. Inhale again, rebend it and walk it to the back for downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale again, right foot in between, low lunge. Inhale, reach up, back to straighten the front leg. And inhale, rebend the front knee and get that left foot to go towards the front and bow forward. Inhale again, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart. So peace sign fingers, grab your big toe, try to straighten the spine, and then bow forward. Pull as if you want your head to go towards your toes. Take a few breaths here. Then release the fingers, reach up halfway. Lift the arms up, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow. Lift up halfway. And then you can step. Right leg back, left foot back. Drop your knees, drop your chest and your chin. Inhale up for cobra. Exhale, you may bend your hip back, child's pose, and straighten the legs, downward facing dog. Then go step, right foot in between the hands, left foot to follow, lift up halfway. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale again, reach up. Exhale, fold over. Lift the spine long. Exhale, palms down, left foot towards the back, right foot to follow. Drop your knees, drop your chest and your chin. Inhale, reach up, cobra. Exhale, slide the hip towards the heels, child's pose, and straighten the downward facing dog. And inhale, left foot forward, right foot forward, bow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale again, look up. Exhale, fold over. Lift up halfway, palms down, step the right foot back, left foot to follow, and go full chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, pull back, downward facing dog. Then look forward, bend both knees, step the right foot, the left foot to follow, lift up halfway. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale again, look up. Exhale, bow. Lift up halfway, palms down, and you may hop to the back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to hop to the front of your mat. Fold over. Rise up. Reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale again, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Jump towards the back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hop to the front of your mat. Fold forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. And we go. Squat the hip low, chair pose. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, reach up halfway. Exhale, palms down, step the left foot back. Back heel down, 45 degrees, reach up, warrior one. And exhale, palms down, right leg to the back, we go chaturanga. Untuck your back toes, cobra. Exhale, push towards the back for downward facing dog. Then step the left foot in between the hands, back heel down, reach up, warrior one. And as you exhale, when you go chaturanga, try to resist the floor going down and inhale up for cobra and exhale to push back, downward facing dog. So a few moments to breathe here, in through the nose and out through the nose only. Keep the palms engaged and push your hip more towards the back. And then very gently bend the knees out to the sides of your mat and hop forward. Lift up halfway, exhale, bow, and inhale for chair pose. And lift back up, straight to standing, hands to your heart. Inhale again, squat low. Exhale, palms down, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, palms down, hop to the back, chaturanga, resist the floor as you go up for cobra. And exhale, hip back, downward facing dog. And right foot in between the hands, reach up, warrior one. Exhale to go palms down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We go the other side, left foot in between. Reach up for warrior one. Exhale to prepare for chaturanga. Resist the floor as you go down and up cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay for 5 full breaths here. Elongate the back of your legs by trying to press your heels down to the floor. And if it does reach down to the floor, keep pressing your heels down anyway. And look forward, hop to the front of your mat, lift up halfway. Exhale, Put your palms underneath your feet and bow forward. Try to let the head hang down towards your toes and your hip up to your heels, fully stable as you press the balls of your feet towards your palms. Gently release the fingers, squat it towards chair pose, and inhale, stand up, hands to your heart. And we go again, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Lift up halfway, palms down, hop to the back, squeeze your elbows to the side ribs as you chaturanga, up dog, and exhale to downward facing dog. Right foot towards the front, open up warrior 1. Exhale, go warrior 2, opening to the side wall, looking past your right palm. Exhale, palms down, right leg to the back, we go chaturanga. Reach up for cobra, and exhale, down dog. Stepping the left foot in between the hands, reach up again, warrior 1. And to open up, warrior 2, and arms to the floor, chaturanga. Squeezing the elbows by the side ribs, lifting through the chest as you go up dog, and push back, down dog. Stay for 5 full breaths. See that the upper flesh of your knees really squeeze up towards your hip bones, keeping your down dog fully activated. Hop to the front of your mat, lift up halfway. Exhale, bow. So you want to grab the back of your ankles a bit just to press the head closer as you fold forward. Only if you can. And inhale, squat the hip low, chair pose. Inhale to stand, hands to your heart. Squat low again, look up, to forward fold, look between your knees. Lift up halfway, hop to the back, chaturanga here. Inhale for up dog, heart up. Exhale, push your hip back, look between your knees, and right leg lift it up high. Right foot towards the opposite buttock, squeeze. Straighten, bend that knee, and then straighten that right leg up again. And bend. And inhale, right foot, step it in between the hands. Back heel down, reach up, warrior 1. Then open up, warrior 2. To straighten that front leg, we go trikonasana. Anywhere below the knee, beside the ankle, or beside the foot is fine. See what works for you. Then we go left hand onto the hip, rebend the front knee, we go side angle pose, so left arm by the side of your ear. And we go all 10 fingers down, right leg to the back, chaturanga. Reach the chest up for up dog. Push your hip back, downward facing dog. Left leg, lift it high. Bend that left leg, then straighten it again. Bend it one more time. And fully straighten and point it up. And bend again. Then go step that left foot in between the hands. Inhale, reach up, warrior 1. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Straighten the front leg, trikonasana. Bend that front knee, we go side angle pose. Right arm by the side of your ear, stretch away. And go palms down, left leg back, chaturanga, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Keep your arms fully engaged, your hip pressing back, your heels pushing down. Going to and from vinyasa is already a great arm strengthener. Then as you inhale, step this right foot in between the hands and get ready to shift the weight to the front leg. And bend that left knee into the chest. Use your left hand to grab a hold and your right hand as you lift to straighten up to standing, and interlace your fingers underneath your left thigh and kick the leg straight. So you may use a wall in front of you if you have one, like I'm doing, and try to press your chest close to that left thigh. And exhale, kick it back up to standing split. And very slowly lower the back foot down, go pyramid pose. So you can narrow the stance or widen as much as your body needs. Right leg step it back, we go down dog. Then left foot, you want to step it in between the hands and begin to transfer the weight to the front leg. Lift the right knee to the chest, grab a hold with both hands, and slowly rise up to standing. Interlacing the fingers underneath your thighs, kick the leg straight. Keep pulling your chest close to the thigh instead of leaning back. And when you bend that right leg, kick it towards the back, we go standing split. So you want your chest as close to the front leg and your right leg as high up. And land the back foot down, we go pyramid pose. So always walk it a bit closer if you think it's too much. And exhale, downward facing dog. Step this right foot again in between the hands. And then lift the left knee into the chest, slowly rise up. So you may opt to stay here, squeeze your knees to your chest, or put your palms by the sides of your hip bones. Or inhale, reach both hands up like you're already doing a handstand on the ceiling. Keep squeezing your knees to your chest. And then slowly kick it back. We go transition to warrior 3. Hands by the sides. Then land the back foot down. Straighten both legs. You go pyramid pose. Stretching the spine away from your hip. Palms down, right leg to the back, down dog. Then breathe here. In through the nose and out through the nose. We go left foot in between the hands. And very gently, you're going to squeeze your right knee into the chest and rise up long and tall. Either with your hands onto your knees or palms by the sides. Or raise the arms up as if your palms are pressing onto the ceiling in a handstand. Keep your knees squeezing close to your ribs. This is how you actually try to balance in a handstand later on. Kick the leg towards the back, warrior 3. And then land the back foot down. Straighten the front leg. Pyramid pose. Breathe a while. And gently go downward facing dog. Stay here again. Really stretching the legs straight, the spine straight. Go sit onto the front of your mat on a simple cross-legged pose. Straighten the arms by the sides and begin to swing towards the front like so. One on top of the other. Then we go eagle arms. You may do any side. And exhale, do the other side. And then very gently, you go release. And then go on all fours. And then sit over your heels. Interlace your fingers behind you. If your elbows are bent, it's fine. But if you can straighten, all the better. And then sway your both arms to the right. And then to the left. Keeping your chest up, your spine long, and then back center. Now this time, transition to a cross-legged position. Place your palms to point your fingers behind you and towards the corners of your mat. So just a comfortable distance where you can work towards lifting your chest up and keep your cross-legged knees down on the floor, and see if you can walk the hands a little further away from you without straining your elbows. Remember to work only up to a point where it feels beneficial to you. You may look up or keep looking forward. Very slowly, walk towards the front of your mat, go on all fours, and sit back over your heels. Inhale back on all fours, flip your fingers to the sides of your mat, and you may stay here with your knees down or straighten the legs like so. Remember, only if it's beneficial to you. This time, drop your knees and flip your fingers towards the back. So you may decide to just be here, or see if you can sit the hip back to stretch a little more. You may decide to just be here, or see if you can straighten the legs in a downward facing dog position. Hopefully that felt good. Very slowly, drop it down onto child's pose. Breathe here. And then slowly make your way up onto the front of your mat. Walk the feet in between the hands and take a forward fold. Wrapping the elbows behind the shins so you can press your tummy closer, your head closer. And as you inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, right leg furthest to the back. Straighten the front leg first. And begin to walk your hands onto the right side. And as you exhale, you want to grab the sides of your ankles and pull the head down towards the floor. Keep your hip lifting up. Breathe. This time you have the option to stay here, or inhale, you adjust, lift up halfway, put your palms below your shoulders and widen the legs out. Grab a hold of the ankles again and drop the head down to open the back of your legs more. Inhale, lift up halfway. Your choice to stay there or widen the legs just a bit more if you feel you have a lot more to stretch out. And drop the head. Keep your hip up, inner thighs engaged. Fully lengthening the legs out to the sides. And inhale, lift up halfway. Work your hands to the front of your mat. Then curl the left toes towards your face. Adjust the back leg to widen only as much as you need. And keep engaging that left thigh to plug into your left hip bone. Then we go do the other side. Work it to the back of your mat. And right toes, pull it towards your face, getting that right leg to re-plug into the right hip bone. And walking on to the left side again. This time, bend that right knee, Skandasana, with your fingers just down on the floor. Breathe. Inhale again. This time, bend in towards that left knee. And inhale, go lift back and walk it to the front of your mat. Left leg to the back, downward facing dog. And inhale, right leg, lift it up. This time we want that right foot to just go behind that left palm or outside the left palm and lift the left arm up. Try to see if you can press your hip down and up, hip down and up. One more time, hip down and up, and very slowly, left hand down, back downward facing dog. So we go do the other side. Left leg lifts up, and we go left foot just behind that right palm or outside the right palm. Reach the right arm up and drop the hip for 1, 2, and 3, and slowly lift it back again. Right hand down, left leg back, downward facing dog. Look forward, bend the knees, and hop it to the front of your mat. And exhale, bow. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to the heart. So we will begin working on preparing for jumping into the handstand. So bring your mat closer to a wall and we go downward facing dog like so. Step the right foot behind the palms and lift the back leg up as if you're going to jump into the handstands, but not yet. So press firmly on all 10 fingers and lift the back leg up, and we're just going to raise the right heel 3 times. For 1, 2, keeping that left leg high, and 3, before you slowly put the left foot down and prepare to do the other side. So as you lift your heel up, you want to be pressing the weight onto your palms. So right leg up, press onto your palms, lift that left heel off the ground. 2 and 3. And very slowly put it down. Pedal your heels and slowly rise up. And squeeze that right knee into the chest. Press your fingers down to the floor. Keep squeezing that right knee and do the other side. Left knee into the chest. So remember this feeling of your knee squeezing in and your other leg straight. Then go down pyramid pose and take a rest.
So before we jump into the handstands, I want you to know that we only have 3 goals in the practice. Number 1 is to remove fear. So that is what the wall is for. Number 2 is to be able to engage the legs as we were doing a while ago. 1 knee into the chest and 1 leg really straight. So try to get that form when you're up against the wall. Number 3 is to be able to use our arm strength and really stay there. Okay, so all 10 fingers pressing down fully, shoulders moving away, and from there try to lift up towards the ceiling. So with your spine fully straight and engaged, tucking your tailbone a bit towards your legs will help you align the spine and keep your hip up over your shoulders. Do not worry about the legs. You can actually still rest them onto the wall or at least apply a bit of support, or just use a little support against the wall, as little as you can. So eventually you'll be able to move the legs away from the wall and you'll be able to balance in the middle of the room. So all those 3 points you need, no need to actually achieve more than that. So let's go right in.
And so back to your pyramid pose. Straighten the leg, press the hip back, straighten the spine. And switch legs. So we'll start with this side. Lift the right leg up as high up as you can in a standing split. And this time you press your weight onto your palms as you attempt to jump up. So you may try to do this several times, squeezing the knee into the chest and lifting the right leg straight as you hop up. Once your right leg is able to touch the wall, squeeze the left knee into the chest and drop your gaze. If you can, you gaze between the hands or at the wall in front of you. So keep your fingers really pressing down, the arms fully engaged, and the shoulders pulling away from your palms. Begin to really straighten the spine. Try to stack the hip over the shoulders as you squeeze that left knee in. Then we go do the other side. So set yourself up in a narrow pyramid pose with your right leg in front, your left leg fully straightened at the back. Straighten the spine as well. And when you're ready, set yourself up in a standing split. So left leg lifts up fully. Okay, and then press the palms fully down onto the floor as you hop, squeezing your knee into the chest. That right knee into the chest. Left leg props itself onto the wall. And then pull the knee in close. Drop your gaze either between your hands or at the wall in front of you. Try to align that hip over the shoulders as much as you can. And use the wall as lightly as you can. So left leg just slightly propping there. And if you're not able to stay long, don't worry. You can keep trying to get up again or give it a rest and And on the next time you practice, you can stay longer. And even if you're upside down, and most especially when you're upside down, remember to breathe. Then slowly land yourself down. And this time you can go on your knees and sit back onto child's pose. Bring the heartbeat down as you breathe, and relax the arms up towards the fingers. Sit the chest on towards your thighs as you bring the arms by the sides of your feet to fully relax your shoulders and the forehead down. Transfer the back of your palms and place it just behind your hip bones, and relax the shoulders and keep the elbows bent. I hope you felt more relaxed in this pose. And as you inhale, palms down and sit up. And place the back of your right palm onto the back of your hip. Squat low in Malasana and clip that right elbow inside the right inner thigh, like so. Just the best you can. And then do the other side. Very nice for decompressing the shoulders. And when you're done, set your knees down onto the floor, sit back onto child's pose. Very gently, sit yourself up in any cross-legged position and begin to shake the wrists out. Shake it out like so. Then go sit over your knees, either with your hip onto your ankles or with your hip lifting up. Interlace your fingers behind you. Then set both hands onto your right hip bone and stretch the head towards the right side. We go do the other side, so interlace your fingers still and put your hands onto your left hip bone, stretching the head towards the left. And very slowly sit down and lie back, hugging your knees to your chest. Then go rock side to side. Slowly relaxing, massaging the lower hip onto the floor. Straighten the left leg. Pull it in and do the other side. And pull it in. And go right foot over the left knee and set it both onto the left side. Look past your right fingers, spreading the arms across your shoulders. Legs back center, and we do the other side. Left foot over the right knee and let it fall onto the right side. Look past your left fingers. And slowly back center. Place your palms underneath your buttocks like so. Okay, make sure it's in a nice comfortable position so that when you roll your buttocks side to side, you're able to massage your palms and your wrists lightly. And very gently put your feet down, your knees out to the sides. Breathe and relax. Then slowly straighten the legs. So you have the option to skip this last pose, or set your elbows closer towards each other with your palms still underneath your buttocks. Lift through the chest and then drop the head down as if you want to face the back wall, keeping your heart up. Lift the chest high again to release the elbows and lie back gently. Release the hands and go Shavasana. So Shavasana is your dead corpse pose. So remember to fully surrender the entire body down to the floor, from the top of your head down towards the tips of your toes. They all fall to the floor. Your shoulders down to the tips of your fingers. And all you have to do is listen to the sound of your breath. That gentle rush of inhalation and a very gentle breeze as you exhale. With this breath comes gratitude for what you have, this very body you get to work with, this mind that tells you you are your own unique being, and grateful for the life that you have. And just breathe, take your time, take as much as you need, resetting the breath, the mind, and the body. Namaste.